So you guys, my wife bought me a mask that I asked her to buy me like 2 weeks ago. But when I asked her to get me this mask, when I asked her to order me this mask, she looked at me funny. And it's one of those masks that like, what is it like the...
It's called a neck gaiter.
You know, like it looks like, you know, it looks like something that, you know, you're going to rob a bank or something with. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
It's... Okay, so it's called a neck gaiter?
So, yeah, it's not a mask that just covers just your face. It goes all the way down.
Covers your neck portion, okay. So, you know, we got to thinking, like, we were looking around, and I noticed that no black guys have this neck gaiter as a mask, but a lot of fucking white guys have this neck gaiter as a mask. So my question to my wife, you guys, was why do how come no black guys have this form of mask on, but white guys, a ton of fucking white guys, have this mask on? Why do you think that is?
Well, because white guys, they're not afraid of getting a certain stereotypical, you know, target on them.
Well, I think that they don't have the, they don't, what you're saying is they don't have a stereotype, right?
Right.
Like on to them. Like, yeah, okay. Because them having, I mean, when a black guy wears that mask, like when I put mine on, I mean, you said I don't look like, you know, a thug or whatever, of course.
No, not at all, but...
How's a guy with a fucking golf hat on look like a thug with that what do you call that again, that mask?
Neck gaiter.
The neck gaiter mask. But the point is that we wondered that, like at the gym, because I said to her, okay, pay attention to the black guys, and pay attention to what mask they have on. And everywhere else we go, stores, wherever, we never see black guys with this neck gaiter. We only see white guys. And I do agree with you. I think that's because we have such a fucked up image. You know, well, the stereotype that white supremacy has made for us, of course. We have such a fucked up stereotype that they feel that, I mean, well, it's kind of associated with blacks and criminality. You know what I mean? And so I think...
Like you would think somebody who's robbing a bank would wear something like that.
Right, right. But the white guy wearing it, it's okay. You know what I mean? He's not looked upon.
Because they always get the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, he's not looked upon like he'd rob the bank. You know what I mean? But contrary to popular belief, more white men rob banks than black men. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, you might want to look it up. But let's get into our topic. Our topic is... why do white men, when they see a hot white chick or a hot Asian chick or anyone that's with a black man, why do white men, like, when the black guy's not around, they'll like hit on that chick? Like, why do you think they do that? Like, okay, for an example, like, when white men find out that your husband is black, you notice, because you told me about this. You told me that all of a sudden, like, they get this big burst of like confidence or something. Like the same white guy that wouldn't say too much to you at your job, all of a sudden he goes a little extra, right? And he's like real nice, overly nice to you and talking to you and like trying to get to know you more and stuff like that, right? And so my question is, why do you, and you guys feel free to comment down below and tell us what you believe, what you think the reasoning behind that is. Like, why do you think that the white guy all of a sudden gets like this extra level of confidence? And you guys comment down below and let us know what you think. But to the missus, why do you think that the white guy all of a sudden gets like all this confidence to talk to you?
So they feel like now they don't have to come with as much towards me, like to try to get with me or whatever, because they see me with a black man, and black men on the totem pole, you know, in society are at the bottom. And so, you know, they think, okay, now it's easy. It's going to be easier for me to get her, because if she's willing to just settle for a black man, because they all put all black men in one category,
Now, without knowing anything about me, you know what I mean? Because we're stereotyped. So without knowing anything about me or anything. Now, here's the thing, mind you, they've never even seen me.
Right.
This particular individual has never even seen me. He heard from someone else talking that I don't know if it was you or somebody else, was saying that your husband was black. Okay. And then since he heard that, then all of a sudden he's treating you much differently.
Right. He just has this like boost of confidence around me now.
Right. And so I think that he has the confidence because of the stereotype. So because we have such fucked up stereotypes, you know, thanks to white supremacy, he's thinking the worst. Like, oh, do you pay all the bills or you know, like, no, there's a lot of stereotypes that we get though. Like, you know, like a lot of times they think that if the chick is with a black guy, like she's gonna be a freak, she's gonna be a wild partier, you know what I mean? And so she's gonna tend to be less moral, they feel.
Right.
And so they feel like, oh, I'll have a better shot with her.
Because they think she's settling for the worst.
Yeah, they think that she's settling for the black guy. But see, here's the thing, not all of us are bums. You know what I mean? Like some of us got our shit
Not even close.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Some of us got our shit together. And so, but the image of us is destroyed. And so they feel, because we have the fucked up stereotype that's attached to us, so he automatically assumes that, oh, he must not make a good living.
Right.
He must be, you know, like he's probably ghetto. He asked her, you guys, if her husband wears the bill, you know, the flat bill hat with the sticker on it. He asked her if her husband wears that. And what did you say to him?
No.
Like the point is,
golf hats.
The point is that because that's the stereotype, that we have a fucked up stereotype. So he just assumes all black men are the same. You know what I mean? And you know, with black men, we're not all the same. Like, you know how like with white men, there's poor white men, and then there's upper class rich white men. You know what I mean? Well, the same thing goes for black men. Not all black men are lower, you know, income and you know, on some, you know, 50 Cent G type shit. You know what I mean?
But putting all black men in one category, it makes white men feel better about themselves.
Of course it does.
Because it's somebody that at least they're better than them, you know?
They feel, you know, but we're the most, you know, the black man is the most, I would say, copied man on the planet.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like they like the swag that black men have and
music,
yeah,
the clothes.
Yeah. You know what's funny is like we'll see like a white dude and we'll pull up somewhere, it could be wherever, and we'll see a white dude and he's like listening to rap music and shit. You know what I mean? But then he'll look at us and then he'll have like a dirty look. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking amazing to me. I want to groove to your shit, but then I want no part of you.
Yeah, they love your style.
Yeah, but I want no part of you. It's really crazy shit. I can't figure it out. But yeah, I just you guys, like I said, leave a comment down below and tell us what you think. But I think that's what that is. Like, we have such a fucked up stereotype towards us that they feel like because she's married to a black man, they automatically assume the worst of the black man.
Right.
And so that automatically makes you look like, to them, like, oh, you're a partier, you're stupid, you're wild.
And must
so
be easy.
Yeah, you must be easy. And so they feel like you're going to be easy for them. You know what I mean? But yeah, you guys leave a comment and we are out.